I just spent 7 days trying to build a faceless YouTube channel using nothing but AI. And honestly, the results were not what I expected at all. So let's break down exactly what happened step by step. So here's the big question that I know a lot of you have. Is it actually possible to create a successful YouTube channel completely from scratch using only AI? I'm talking no camera, no mic, just pure artificial intelligence. So I set myself a really strict 7 day deadline. The challenge was to go from a brand new channel with 0 subscribers to having my very first AI generated video live and getting views. The pressure was definitely on from day one. And to make this a true test, I started with absolutely nothing. No existing fans, no budget to speak of, just a completely blank slate to see what this AI stuff could really do. This is the reality for pretty much everyone starting out, right? Zero budget, 0 subscribers, and frankly, zero experience doing this exact thing. My only advantage? A handful of AI tools and a very, very hard deadline. So the first 4 days were just a mad dash to create the video. The main goal was to rely 100% on AI for the entire production process. Okay, so day one was all about finding a popular niche with a big audience. I landed on motivation. Then on day two, I had ChatGPT whip up a full script from a simple prompt, something like write a 5-minute motivational YouTube script about overcoming failure. For day three, I found an AI voice that didn't sound too much like a robot to read it. And finally, on day four, it was time to stitch it all together with stock clips. And here's the crazy part. The total time to create a fully finished video, from writing the script to the final render, was under 1 hour. That by itself is just a massive shift in how content can even be made. And then came that moment that every single creator fears, the upload. And for me, it was a complete and total failure. So on day five, I was feeling pretty good about how fast this all came together. I hit publish and sent the video out into the world. I gave it a full day. I was checking the analytics constantly, just waiting for the YouTube algorithm to work its magic. Zero. A big, fat zero. Absolutely nothing. Not one single view. After all that effort, it was like the algorithm just completely ignored it. The whole experiment felt like a total bust. Honestly, this is the point where most people would have just quit. I almost did. But I decided to dig in, and that's when I found the single most important lesson of this entire experiment. And here's the key. The AI-generated video itself, it was actually decent. The problem was never the content, it was the packaging. The title and the thumbnail were holding it all back. I mean, you can see the difference right here. The first title was just boring and descriptive. The second one, it sparks curiosity, it makes you want to know more. The first thumbnail was just generic and kind of washed out. The new one uses bright, high contrast colors and a really clear focal point to stop you from scrolling. Tiny changes, massive impact. So with this new and improved packaging, I decided to run the experiment again. Same video, totally different wrapper. And I didn't re-edit the video at all. I just deleted the old upload and put the exact same file right back up, but this time with the new title and thumbnail. And the results were just insane. The video took off, hitting over 247,000 views. The exact same video went from zero to viral just by changing the way it was packaged. And it wasn't just views. That single video brought in over 1,200 subscribers to a channel that literally didn't exist a week ago. This just proved the power of having a good strategy. So what's the big takeaway here? It's not just use AI and get rich. There's a real formula that works, but there's also a serious reality check you need to hear. So here it is. 1. Pick a niche that people are already actively looking for. 2 and 3, and these are the most important steps. Craft a title that makes people curious and design a thumbnail they can't help but click. And 4, none of it works if you only do it once. Consistency is everything. But look, I have to be real with you. This is not a magic button. It's not a get-rich-quick thing. AI is a tool, but you still need a smart strategy, you still have to create something people actually want to watch, and you absolutely need to be persistent when you eventually hit that first 0 views video, because it's going to happen. So here's the bottom line. AI isn't a replacement for a good strategy. It's an amplifier. It just lets you execute a great idea way faster and more efficiently. The real question isn't can AI work, but what winning strategy are you going to amplify with it?